A new pillar must be found.
I can barely see her. Oh, okay. Now I can see her.
Hisoka! Hisoka? Hisoka?
Yeah, I know it's kind of obvious, but that ain't natural.
Let us fall together.
That's okay. I don't want to. Oh, run from it. She's gonna mysteriously appear in front of me. Okay. Just use the mirror stone. That's like one of the cheapest tricks ever. It says run from the shadow, but once you get to a safe spot, it appears right in front of you. And if you so much as touch her, you instantly die. It's the beach from before. Have I lost her? I should leave here and get away from the mountain right now. Yuri followed Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place, a woman appeared, same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option was to run. I didn't even try. It just said run. Yuri recalled the outline of a large torii gate over the misty lake. Could that be where Hisoka was headed? Let me guess. I would have gotten an S if I got an S plus before. So stupid. Oh, and one of the parts that I kind of hate. It's basically kind of have to protect the girls. Eighth drop, the witching hour. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miyu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decided to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system. Now, you're looking at a television or a computer screen cycling through different cameras with ghosts on the horizon. That calls for jump scare material.
Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit.
You're assuming they're spiritual cameras that can pick up such things. Hark.
What's happening? Huh? Rui, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm worrying, alright. So I have to go check on Miu and Yuri. Rui seems to be unconscious, or maybe just asleep. I wonder what that rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Miu have both been affected by the noise. I should make sure that they're okay. Check the surveillance camera. Hiroka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. Need to check the surveillance camera feeds to see if the girls are okay. I have to check on if Yuri and Miu are okay. Yeah, you already said that things. Okay. Well, obviously I have to get up. Let's just keep going a little bit longer. Okay, fine. I'll get up. Both seem to be fine. I should just keep an eye on from now and then. They both seem to be fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. They've been acting strange since that ominous rumble. What's happening on Mount Hikami? I should look into the mountain's histories. They must have some books about it here. Local customs. I found a book titled Local Customs. Seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hikami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori, and it is placed in casks to bring into their homes, used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give a newborn its first bath, or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikomori. Excuse me. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain's sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off. An explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. Not used to so much of talking. Tales of Photography, a book about local folk anecdotes. The Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to man's house. Okay, that must have been a typo or something. And could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he saw only the man from behind, with no sign of a woman. Days passed, and the man hasn't left his house. So one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I really need to investigate Mount Hikami and find out what's going on there. Continue the surveillance. Well, hello there. Large radio on the counter. It's quite old, but still makes a noise. Okay, guess I'll go back. Okay, it looks like there's something in there I can get. The Ghost Marriage. This book was written by the folklorist Keiji Watarai. Maybe I can shed some light. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions joined the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. I'm pretty sure this is where the ghost was, so I'm just going to check in here real quick. Tales of the Sunset. This is a book by the folklorist Keiji Watarai. Mount Hikami's sunsets, the rumbling. Maybe there's some clue in here. Mount Hikami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it once was written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Hikami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, drawing people into their doom. As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that locals washed in special water when these tremors happened. Okay, well, nothing's happening here. Pretty sure that's the ghost of Fuyuhi. Maybe after this surveillance, something will actually happen. Static feed from Yuri's room. I better go in and check it out. Something straight chaps on camera. Get up and investigate it. Yeah, it's all grainy. That means ghosts are most likely to show up now. Can I get over here and fight me, actually? Yuri's Notebook 1. Yuri's Notebook. It seems she's written in it like a diary. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and expend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death, and I see people whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me from bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. No wonder why I couldn't lock onto him. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Wow, hello. Bullshit, I'm not going to continue surveillance. I saw someone go into Hisoka's room. The Female Perspective. This appears to be a book by folklorist Keiji Watade about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something in here about the maidens of Mount Hikami. The shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought a maiden's glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the shrine maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the shrine maidens of Mount Hikami call to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami come to an end in an incident where the shrine maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the shrine maidens. I should get back to watching the surveillance camera feed. I think that was Haruka. You wanna pick it up? Thanks. Drenched note. There's a wet note left on top of the bed. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar, and everything will overflow. It will overflow, and everyone will end together. It will be good. It will be over. Since it will be over, I came to see everyone, so we can die properly before the end comes. Okay, I think I know where. It shows on the gamepad where the cameras are being located. Actually, I should probably go out this way. And I didn't look at the gamepad before I saw something was up. Crap, missed it. Everything seems normal. Maybe it was just static. No, I saw something. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Why is the TV on? There's nothing but static on the screen. Should probably switch the TV on. Not social combine 14. Guess what? Shutter chance. I should have finished you. Okay. Let's just see what else happens. Okay. So I am good on health. Because this might be like a double battle. Or facing two enemies at once. Okay. I just want to touch you. Switch back to my 7. Let's see what other terrors there are. I mean, there's that other ghost. Oh, you're an actual fight. Hello, right in front of me. And you're dead. She's having a grand old time. And Rui's gone. I don't even know which way's the fastest way. Oh, he's being dragged, alright.
Wait.
Rui's journal. Rui's notes have fallen on the floor. What could this mean? Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I like to keep things between us just as they are. The relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity, but he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder, which way will he choose?
to go back to Mount Hakami. Can you take me there?
No.
What? No way. It's too dangerous.
Well, if that's your answer, thanks for everything. You don't mind if I borrow this, do you?
Yes, I do.
Maybe I'll be able to find Yuri as well.
Hold on, wait.
Did you kill her? I'm going.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ren is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miu getting ready to leave for Mount Hikami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miu, leaving a bewildered Ren behind.